So in the package you should have received 10 of these small bushings, 16 of these longer bushings, 32 of these longer screws, and 20 of these a little bit shorter screws. Also, you should have received 2 stabilizers, one for back and one for the front. You should have received 2 stabilizers, two langets for the shaft, and you should have received 2 stabilizers for the hook on the back side. Also included are 2 rubber blunts for top and butt end for the halberd shaft. Everything else you see in this video you will have to make yourself when purchasing this package. Starting off, you have to make these 2 pieces, the blade and the hook. In my case, these are made from leather, but I guess you could also make them from rubber or from EVA material. My experience is that leather is by far the most durable, and all the other materials will degrade a little bit faster but also work quite nicely. And especially rubber is easy to work on, easy to get to. So if that is your choice, make them from rubber. It will work quite good, I suppose. So getting into assembling these, as I showed you earlier, you have these small bushings, these shorter ones, and you will insert them, into the holes you pre-drilled in the blades. Also very important for my American audience or everywhere else, you mainly use imperial units. These are 10mm bushings, so your holes will need to be 10mm. 10mm is pretty close to 0.4 inches, but I really don't know what that means in quarter or half inch. It's under half inch and over a quarter inch, so I'm really not sure how well you'll be able to get a drill that size. So some point to consider. You insert all these bushings in there, and we'll see us shortly when I have this done. The hook on the back end also receives one of these shorter bushings, and now that all the bushings are in, we can go and start mounting the stabilizers. For that we will use the shorter screws and these 2 Allen wrenches, which are provided, especially important for my American followers. So you just fasten these stabilizers to the blades you made using the Allen wrenches. Just pre-fasten the screw, and then you take both Allen wrenches and tighten the screws against each other. And you should do this quite tightly, since the friction between the leather and the rubber, the leather and the aluminium, will provide the stiffness and stability you need in your blade. After that, you can insert these longer bushings in the holes behind there, and they should sit flush quite nicely. If they don't want to get in easily, you can just press them in by pushing it on the bottom. Alright, so this is one blade. You see the bushings sit flush, and you can do the same thing to the halberd front. Just take the stabilizer, put it on here, and now insert all the screws into the foreseen holes. See you when this is done. Now both these blades are assembled, and we'll see us in the next video showing you how to mount these to the shaft you have made.